everyone, this is Anna Eckstein with Naples Ultimate Selling Team. And in today's video, I will not predict the real estate market for 2023. Instead, I would love to share with you some economic data on US economy and also real estate update on Q4 2022 versus 2021 for the following cities: Naples, Marco Island, Bonita Springs, and Estero area. So below in this video, I will also post index minutes for each city. So if you like to skip it and see your area, please use those minutes below. And if you do like this video, please don't forget to click the button below to subscribe the channel. All right, let's start. All right, everyone. So let's take a look some data. First, we will start with U.S. economy, and would like to share with you a couple stats and a couple data and where we at today. So as we know, we do have inflation in the United States, and peak inflation actually was in June of 2022, and the inflation at this at that time was 9.1%. As where we are today, so we had inflation data that came in January. So we're always looking for the month back. So the data that we had in January was reflecting actually December inflation. So in December, we actually were at 6.5. So on this chart, you can see actually how the data shows for the past 12 months, months over months, inflation is going down. This is consumer price index. And here you can see actually a breakdown of that chart that I just showed to you previously by items. And this, you can see the inflation. This is months of December. So let's see. So now the core CPI. So the core inflation, that's actually what the Federal Reserve is looking at more in detail compared to just a CPI data. The reason why, because that's excluding actually items, volatile items such as food and energy. So that inflation also went down by to 5.7%. And you can see the core CPI is actually quite travel for the past 2022. So the consumer producer price. So this is the PPI. That's what producer actually experience inflation. So, and this is really good indicator to understand what we can expect for the CPI next month, because if more expensive for the producer to produce services and goods, that will be forwarded to the consumer sooner than later. And the producer price also actually went down to 6.2. And you can see on the chart that it's actually going down. So hopefully we have good news for the coming months, and hopefully the inflation will go down in 2023. The Federal Reserve expectation would be the inflation to bring down to 3% in 2023 and to 2% in 2024. The consumer price index for the for the foods, so this is the core PPI, and that also went down to 5.5%, and you can see it's been going down as well. So what the federal fund rate, so the expectation, the last meeting that they had, they expecting the, so federal rate right now is 4.25 to 4.5. They're expecting actually the rate will be above 5% for the 2023. And this is actually the table of expectation, and you can see there's been a revised since September projection, so they're expecting to be higher. And also very interesting to see, so the last increase was by 50 base points. And you can see also here, this is by the year expectation. This is for the 2023, this is for the 2024. So you can see that above, so majority of participants, they're expecting the rate to be raised above 5%. And the next Fed meeting will be on February 1st. So expectation for that would be a 25 base points, but we'll see. We wish we would have a crystal ball, right? And the meeting after the February 1st meeting would be on March 22nd. That's another rate hike expectation. Now it's 25 base points expecting, but again, we'll see. So the interesting that the mortgage rate actually went down by 19 BPS to 6.23. This was as the ended week of January 13, 2023. And you can see how the rates travel from the last quarter of 2022 to the January. So the interesting part that was a couple of days ago, that actually the mortgage application for the week ending January 13 is actually surged by 27.9%, which is quite interesting. And this is kind of show to you again overall how the mortgage applications go up and down based on the weeks and based on the rates. Also, as you can see, with the mortgage rate going down, the mortgage application, they rose to 27.9%. The purchase index also higher, mortgage refinance, and the new home, the mortgage market index also went up. This is kind of rates overall that you can see for the past how they travel, and this is a little bit outdated because we may say one more that we had for the month. This is ending by the December 2022, and we already just saw previously data for the January. Also I thought was an interesting chart, so you can see the rates, how they moved with the 10-year Treasury yield. So this is, I was looking actually on a market watch, and interesting thing that the home builders actually, so this is for the new construction. This is mostly of them. I saw some of them doing the taxes. This is, if you like to read the full article, it's in marketwatch.com. But interesting part that these builders, they offering very competitive rates for the new homes, the consumer as low as 2.75%. And what they do is they actually offering the rates because they do permanently or temporary buy down rates. And this is something that would be also, if you're thinking of purchasing home here in Southwest Florida and you're concerned about the mortgage, you can also take advantage of the buy down program. There's 3-to-1 buy down program. There's you can do also permanent buy down. So there's different options. And if you do like more on the interest rate, I actually will be doing another video with a movement mortgage after the Fed meeting on the 1st. So we probably will post about, around maybe February 3rd or so. So if you like, keep watching the channel and also subscribe the channel, you will receive notification on a new video. And we'll be going more in detail about what the programs represent, what the criteria, qualification, things like that. But I thought to share with you this article because I thought it was quite interesting. So the existing home sales, actually, this data was, I believe yesterday was released. So that this is months after months, the home sales actually decrease. This is nationwide to United States, through the United States, and you can see the data in December that they are continue decreasing. This is existing home sales. This is quote from former Assistant Secretary of the Housing. Interesting his thoughts that he says, so be advised, this may be the only window of the next few years to get into a buyer's market. And remember, as the Federal Reserve data shows, home prices only go up and always recover from recession, no matter how mild or severe. Long-term homeownership should view this market right now as a unique buying opportunity. So where's the home prices? I mean, we know, of course, the home prices have been going down. What the prediction for 2023? So if you look, the experts, what they predict, they are all over the place. Some says, yes, the home pricing will go up 5.4%. Some predictions, nope, home prices will go down 5.1%. Again, a lower the price. And I think it's just interesting because it's really hard to understand what 2023 will really bring. There's so many different factors in place, and especially with this inflation, the Federal Reserve trying so hard to raise the rates and try to lower the inflation. And so far they're doing a good job, but the inflation is very tricky. You just don't know if this will be coming back. Yes, right now inflation goes down, but we just don't know what the 2023 can really bring. Finger crossed, of course, it would, I hope that would go down. But with China being reopening, I don't know, maybe it would be another surge of inflation. It just time will tell, at least my opinion on that. So this is the home pricing appreciation. You can see that between 2020 and 2022, the home price appreciation rose by 38% nationwide. So of course, every market is different, and we have to, of course, see the local data to understand. This is wanted to share with you the price reduction, how travel months by month nationwide as well. And this is, I found this online, and I thought was really quite interesting that over 11,000 homes sells every day. So if you divided that by 365, that's what you will see. And 8 houses sell every minute. So I thought that was kind of interesting fact. So is the biggest opportunity right now to buy? You can also see that with demand less due to a variety of the factors, right? We see the inventory has been added in, so there's more homes on the market, and buyers have definitely opportunity now to shop around with time. That the more and more inventory would be added into the market, and you can see that pending home sales months after months, they're actually the pending listing count is being actually decreasing. This is for I'm a member of Luxury Institute, and was just kind of wanted to share with you what our December benchmark for the luxury price is, 2,400,000. Also the 13 months, you can see that on the single family homes, we actually right now in the luxury market, we are still we actually in a buyer market, a 14% sales ratio. But for the attached homes, that's your technically condo, townhouse, things like that, benchmark 1,275,000. But we're still actually in the sales market. That's what the data shows, a 25% sales ratio. So let's talk about the local real estate stats. And we will start with Naples. And so for the Naples, we reviewing quarterly report right now. So this is the fourth quarter. The numbers which you see on the screen, it's a fourth quarter of the 2022. The percentage is comparison to the fourth quarter of 2021. So you can see that the closed sales went down in a second quarter, I'm sorry, in the fourth quarter of the 2022 by as much as 38% for single family homes in December, compared to 47% for the condos. Closed sales, medium sales price actually went up, you can see, by 9% in December, by 12% for the condos in Naples area. So the median price per square foot, we also see the change. Actually in the Naples area, it went up by between 55 to 33% in the months of December for the single family homes. You can see the condos as well went up. And medium, the last price list price from the pending went down on both the condos and single family homes. So if we're looking for a dollar volume, so it's been decreased for condos and the single family homes. You can see the percentage, and month supply inventory, it's increased. No surprises on that, right? So if you're going into pending inventory for the single family, you can also see they've been decreased by as much as 39% for the condos, right? No surprises. And active inventory, no surprises there. You can see, oh my gosh, like 97% inventory increase. This is crazy. Like if you really start thinking about, you know. So the new listings, and interesting because it's actually did a little bit decrease on the new listings. And show pro listings is obviously it's been decreased as well. So Marco Island. So if we talk in Marco Island, so for the closed sales in Marco Island, you can see also it's been decreased by 62% and as much as 5% for the condos in the month of December. Medium price, in some instances is decreased, some instances increase. You can see that on the chart. So the median price per square foot is increased for Marco Island for the condos and single family homes, and medium price for the last list price pending is, you can see the numbers as well, is decreased. So the dollar volume, so the dollar volume for the Marco Island single family and condos, you can see for the Naples, they are decreased. For the Marco, there's some increase month, some decrease. And of course, month supply of inventory, no surprises on that, 313% increase in December for single family homes in Marco Island. That's huge, 290% increase for condos. The let's see, so for the pending inventory, there's some increase, some decrease, kind of all over the place. And the active inventory, of course, increase through regardless if it's single family homes or condos. So the new listings for the Marco Island, here we have increase, and showing per listing is decrease. So if you look in Bonita Springs, so in Bonita Springs, the closed sales for the single family homes and condos, you can see clearly it's also decreased. For the closed sales, medium price, some increase, some decrease, some of the months. And let's see, the medium price per square foot is increased. Medium pending of the last price list also decrease. Single family home for Bonita Springs dollar value, you can see kind of has mix, some months increase, some months decrease, but you can definitely see and compare months the quarter for the 2022 versus 2021. Months of supply of inventory, no surprises there. It's all increase. And pending inventory, some you can see decrease for condos and single family, and active inventory, they all increase. So if you look at new listings, there's some months decrease, increase. You can see clearly on the chart, and showing per listing is also decrease. And the last but not least would be the city of Estero. So the Estero market, the closed sales, they all been decreased, as we can see, for the single family homes and the condos. Medium sales price, kind of mix of some increase months, some decrease. The let's see, medium price per square foot would be a increase, and medium price of last list price is also decrease. So dollar volume, you see also the percentage were happening in the Estero real estate market. Month supplies of inventory, no surprise on that. It's all been increased. And let's see, the pending inventory, they all been decreased, and active inventory, they all been increased. So new listings. So for the new listings, they kind of some mix, some increase months, some decrease. You can see the percentage based on a month, and showing per listing, no surprises there. It's also been decreased. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I provided some valuable data for you, so you can make your real estate choices that will be right for you and for your family. But if you ask me, you know, what we should do, should we buy real estate in Southwest Florida? Should we sell real estate in Southwest Florida? Should we hold? I'll tell you this, you can't put the life on hold. Life continues no matter how bad or good the economy is. But one thing that I will tell you, you will never be perfect with your entering a real estate market in Southwest Florida. You will never be perfect exiting. But one thing which you need to understand for yourself is to ask yourself this question: can I afford to buy real estate in Southwest Florida? Can I afford to sell real estate in Southwest Florida? Or I can definitely afford to hold. So this is my advice to you. Take a look at your financial situation, see what you need to do best for yourself, do the best for your family. And if you need to get some financial advice, I'm sure there's very qualified people who can help you to understand your financial situation and help you to understand what is the best for you and for your family financially. So this is Anna Eckstein with MVP Realty, Naples Ultimate Selling Team. And if you need any help to help you purchase or sell properties in Southwest Florida, please, it's really easy to reach me, 239-249-4476. And thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you do like, please subscribe below and stay well. Thank you. God bless you.